One-click AI removes watermarks from any video. Ethical. The internet is a glorious, chaotic bazaar of moving pictures. Cat videos defy physics. Obscure historical footage resurfaces. DIY tutorials promise achievable perfection, often lying. And your cousin's vacation drone shots induce vertigo. But amidst this visual feast, a modern plague festers, the dreaded watermark. That semi-transparent logo, username, or garish URL splashed across the corner, bottom, or, in truly egregious cases, pulsating right over the subject's face. It's the digital equivalent of someone standing in front of the Mona Lisa holding a giant, glowing sign advertising their podcast about Renaissance tax law. We've all felt the pang. Finding the perfect clip for a presentation, a heartfelt montage, or even just wanting a clean background loop, only to be thwarted by a stubborn, pixelated interloper. Enter the siren song. One-click AI removes watermarks from any video. Sounds like magic, maybe even mischief. But could it possibly be ethical? Buckle up, it's a wilder ride than you think. The watermark. Necessary evil or digital graffiti? Let's be fair. Watermarks serve vital purposes. For creators, they're digital cattle brands, deterring theft and ensuring attribution. Stock footage sites rely on them for previews. Apps like TikTok or CapCut use them to advertise their platform, though sometimes with the subtlety of a marching band in a library. They are, theoretically, the locks on the content vault. But oh, how often these locks morph into intrusive eyesores. Imagine painstakingly filming your child's first steps, only for the editing app to plaster its logo permanently over their tiny, triumphant face. Or finding a pristine, public domain archival film resurrected by a museum, only for a third-party hosting site to slap their watermark diagonally across it like a digital scar. Suddenly, the protective measure feels less like a lock and more like vandalism. It's the digital equivalent of needing permission to admire your own family photos because someone stamped property of Kodak across baby's forehead. The frustration is real, palpable, and often accompanied by muttered curses directed at the pixelated offender. Enter the AI Eraser, digital wizardry at your fingertips. This is where the one-click AI swoops in, promising liberation. Forget the days of complex, hours-long video editing tutorials involving masks, cloning, and prayers to the rendering gods. This new breed of AI tools leverages sophisticated algorithms, generative adversarial networks, GANs, diffusion models, and deep learning, trained on mountains of visual data. They don't just clumsily blur or smudge. They understand the underlying scene. Think of it like this. Imagine a hyper-observant, slightly obsessive digital art restorer. The AI analyzes the frames surrounding the watermark. It scrutinizes the textures, brick wall, ocean waves, the colors, the motion patterns, leaves rustling, crowds moving. Then, like a master forger painting over the graffiti on the Mona Lisa, using Da Vinci's own style, it generates new pixels that seamlessly blend in. One click, a few seconds, or minutes for long videos. Poof! The intrusive logo vanishes, replaced by plausible background reconstruction. It's less deleting and more intelligently filling in the blanks. The sheer technological audacity is breathtaking. It's like having a tiny, incredibly fast, digital Michelangelo in your laptop, dedicated solely to removing unwanted branding. The convenience factor alone is enough to make a weary content creator weep tears of joy, or perhaps nervous apprehension. The ethical tightrope, liberation versus larceny. Now, the $1 million or perhaps lawsuit-inducing Question: is using this magic wand ethical? The answer, frustratingly and fascinatingly, is it depends. Here's where we ditch the binary thinking and embrace the glorious, messy gray area. 1. Scenario: the tyranny of the unavoidable platform stamp. You recorded a video yourself using a free app that insists on embedding its watermark permanently. You own the content. That watermark isn't protecting intellectual property. It's free advertising forced upon your creation. Using AI to remove it isn't theft. It's reclaiming your digital property. It's like finally peeling off that stubborn price tag sticker the store glued onto your beautiful new vase. Ethical? Absolutely. Justified liberation. 2. Scenario: the accidental brand bomb. You filmed your friend's epic but slightly wobbly karaoke performance. In the background, for a split second, a bright soda can logo is visible. Later, you realize this could imply an endorsement you never agreed to. Removing that accidental product placement isn't piracy. It's preventing unintended commercial association. Ethical? Yes, protecting your own narrative. 3. Scenario: restoring the past. You digitize old family VHS tapes. The transfer service slapped their giant, pulsating watermark diagonally across Grandma's 80th birthday. Grandma is no longer with us, and the watermark ruins the emotional resonance. Removing it is digital restoration, preserving precious personal history. Deeply ethical. 4. Scenario: legitimately licensed but marred. You paid good money for a stock video clip. The preview had a small, discrete watermark. The downloadable file you purchased? Same clip, same giant, obnoxious watermark, right in the action zone. Removing it isn't circumventing payment. You already paid. It's fixing a defective product. Ethical? Arguably, yes. You bought the clean version. The watermark is a technical error or bad practice. The dark side of the click, where ethics evaporate. Now, for the flip side, where our convenient tool becomes a digital crowbar. Scenario: stealing paid content. Removing the watermark from a premium stock video you didn't pay for? Theft. Pure and simple. You're bypassing the creator's paywall and copyright protection. Scenario: erasing attribution. Removing the watermark/credit from an independent artist's animation, musician's lyric video, or filmmaker's short to pass it off as your own or use it commercially without permission. Plagiarism and copyright infringement. Deeply unethical and potentially illegal. Scenario: deceptive editing. Removing watermarks from news footage or documentary clips to alter context or hide the source. Dangerous misinformation territory. Unethical and harmful. The comical conundrum: when the AI gets creative. And let's not forget the inherent comedy in unleashing powerful, yet sometimes literal-minded AI. Imagine instructing it to remove a watermark that's partially over a person's shirt and partially over a busy pattern wallpaper. The result? A person suddenly sporting a bizarre AI-generated patch of wallpaper on their shoulder, seamlessly integrated but utterly nonsensical. Or removing a watermark from a video of a flock of birds, only for the AI to decide the missing patch of sky looks better filled with slightly more birds? Or perhaps a suspiciously bird-shaped cloud. The uncanny valley of AI-generated fixes can provide unintended moments of surreal hilarity. It's a reminder that while the tech is powerful, it's not infallible, and its interpretations of filling the blank can sometimes be delightfully or horrifyingly absurd. Think of it as the AI occasionally offering a digital Kilroy was here in place of the watermark you hated. The verdict: empowerment demands responsibility. So, is the one-click AI watermark remover ethical? The tool itself is neutral, a sophisticated paintbrush. Ethics reside solely in the hand and intent of the user. It's a potent form of visual empowerment. Used responsibly, it's revolutionary, liberating your own creations from unwanted platform branding, cleaning up accidental intrusions in personal footage, restoring cherished memories marred by unnecessary digital graffiti, fixing legitimately purchased content delivered with flaws. Used irresponsibly, it's a shortcut to infringement and deceit. The one-click ease demands heightened ethical awareness. Before you click, ask, 1. Do I own this content, or have I legitimately licensed it? 2. Am I removing this to reclaim my work or fix a paid product, or to avoid paying/attributing? 3. Will removing this watermark mislead others about the source or context? The ability to erase these digital blemishes with such ease is undeniably exciting, even exhilarating. It democratizes a level of video editing previously requiring significant skill. But with great power and great convenience comes great responsibility. Wield this AI eraser not as a thief's tool, but as a liberator of your own digital space, a restorer of personal history, and a fixer of poorly implemented branding. Do that, and you can harness this fascinating, slightly comical, technological marvel truly ethically. Just maybe keep an eye out for those AI-generated wallpaper shirts. They're a dead giveaway. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe. It will really help this channel out. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more informative videos coming.